Hi Stampin' friends. Tonight we're going to use the Happy Forest Friends Designer Series paper for our video. You can see there are a variety of little foresty kind of prints. Now the back side is tiny little prints like this in the colors of the paper, which are mostly Sahara Sand, Crumb Cake kind of a look, Poppy Parade. You can see the yellow is kind of a So Saffron, and then they also consider the basic gray to be part of the colorway. But I think you can see here that some of the colors have more involved in this than others. And then of course the greens, to me it has Mossy Meadow, Old Olive, Pear Pizzazz, and in my opinion the Soft Seafoam. So I'm going to go ahead and get started, but first I just wanted to show you that some of the pieces span an entire piece of 12 by 12. So like, I think it could be really cute to have this on a scrapbook page, because you could cut part of it, because otherwise there is repetition. But I think that could be really cute to put a piece of it on the side of a scrapbook page. Using this paper seems pretty easy, I think, but then when you start getting plans of what sentiment you may want to put, you kind of say, I don't know. So what I did first was just kind of imagine this one as a, when you look at it, I think it would look really cute to have a sentiment where you do like pluses, like, for an anniversary card. That could be really cute. And then you'd put happy anniversary on a big, hopefully a big sentiment would go with that. And then, let's see here, let me get this one. This is something that it does fairly often in this paper, which is cut off the tiny little paw of this bear. And so you might think, oh, that's trash. But what I kind of wanted to show you was my plan for this. I used a different piece of the paper, which is the one that has the trees going almost all the way up. But then it has a forest floor there. So I just cut out several different little things. Like here's a little bird. Put it down there at the bottom. And a little fox. And then a flying bird and a butterfly. And then this little bear, whose arm is mostly gone, I thought would look adorable at the edge of the paper. Then that way it looks like he's just continuing off the page maybe. And so that might get you another piece that you can use. Okay, so now I'm going to get the Sahara Sand. I may end up wanting to use the Crumb Cake. We'll see. I'll try my Sahara Sand here. Now what I've done ahead of time was just die cut several little white squares. And so my thinking on this was, this is actually from the Teacup stamp set. It is the I Miss You. Oops, I didn't quite get that inked up, but I can fix that with a marker. Let me grab my Crumb Cake marker real quick. Just going to use the back end, and then I can see where I am. I just need to add a little more ink there. So I feel like I may not have fixed this spacing on there. To get the best spacing, it is best to use your die cuts after you stamp. But for my use tonight, I just kind of wanted to show you, the quickest way. And then what I was thinking is that you could put this on there. Let me lift it up. You could also maybe put it on, I didn't actually do this one in this size, but maybe even in red for people to see it really well. And so there's what I was thinking on this one. I thought that could make a sweet little card, and especially you could give it to a kid if they were at camp or something like that. I thought that would be super cute. So that is one little idea, and I hope I don't lose those pieces as I go through here and work. Then my next idea was to use, there we go, the whole piece of the bear. And then this is kind of an even more foresty kind of a look. And then you could just put him kind of right here. And then I thought it was also cute to, he kind of looks like he's alone in the forest. So I thought it might be a useful time to use the Faith Over Fear stamp. And now it is from the Charming Sentiments stamp set. It's one of the new ones again in the new annual catalog. It's the one that has the cutouts that cut around it, but we don't always have to cut around everything. So I thought that would be really cute to just add, you know, whatever your least favorite part of the card is. I think that's probably mine. Then you could just pop that right on there and you've got that one taken care of. Then let's see, I'm trying to figure the best place I want to put these. This one, I kind of just wanted to show you. This is the back side of that one that had all the little animals on it. But it also looks cute to just use the smaller print. Maybe put your sentiment down here and some little happy something with the mushrooms. And then this one I have it on and it might look better on other colors, but I put it on the Poppy Parade red, so you can see there. So that was kind of my thinking on this. So you could put, you know, Poppy Parade under it, stamp your sentiment on this layer, and call that good. Maybe put a few embellishments on there. But, you know, some of these are a little bit like a specialized. Like you could see, you know, I want to give that to my one friend who likes whatever. But one thing that I do really like about this is you can use it with these colors and almost anyone looks good with them. Like they, all but this one, have some red on them, so you can use it with the Poppy Parade. Even this one. And most of them also have green, so you can use it with one of the greens. Now, what I've done here, this has a variety of pretty leaf elements on it. And so kind of what I did was I just went to all of my stamps, all of my die sets that had a leaf in them and cut several different colors. So this one was from the one that they did the pre-order for last fall, the Eden's Garden. And then this one is in next time's catalog. It's the Rustic Pumpkins dies. So it kind of has an oak leaf look. So that would be something you could put with this. And I probably should have gotten the Mossy Meadow for this, but there's some of those. This is another from the Eden. So there you can see that in two different colors. And then this one was from the one that had all the greens in it from last year. So you can see I'll be able to, I would probably trim this one down a little bit, you know, make it into strands, but it kind of replicates the colors that and the designs of the leaves that you see on this designer series paper. So I kind of liked that look. So what I wanted to do was go ahead and try the Faith Not Fear. So I'm going to do that in the brown, which is the crumb cake. See if I can get it on there neatly. I may not, but we'll just act like I did and I can fix it later. Oh, I kind of like it actually off the edge. And then layer it on my Pear Pizzazz, which is my card base. Just kind of put it there. And then just tuck some things under, you know, like we do, but it's kind of a fun and different kind of thing going on. Just kind of tuck some pieces here and there. And I do like to layer them when I'm doing this. I like to put, you know, like one that's maybe see-through-ish and then one of the solid images under it. And I definitely want to add some Mossy Meadow to this. I think that will really look nice. Go ahead and get a couple more of these. Oh, those are connected. Okay. That was unexpected. Let me see here. One thing about this, it was really easy for me to just pick out what I was going to do and trim that off. So there we are. They do that so it'll make it more stable to use, but if you're like me and you want to cut it apart, end up with a little extra. Okay, now you could do it like this. You could also put it just on the bottom, or you could mount it on, you know, put another square under it that is maybe the light brown color, just to kind of rein it in a little bit. But there you can see another idea for a way to use this. I'm kind of wanting to let this background show a little more. So however I might do that. You could also punch this in the red. So my ideas for this one. Now, of course, this would be a cute one for you to put your bears on as well. So you could just cut out and make this into a little bear, a bear card as well. Just kind of some ideas there. But my original plan with this was to make it into a, you know, like for me, it would be, you know, GG plus RG, and then it'd be all set for an anniversary card. And then, you know, of course, we saw this one. And then we did this with the mushrooms, just kind of a way to use it sort of a thing. And then I did this one with the Faith Over Fear, where he looks like he's kind of in a forest, kind of cutesy. And then this one where I hand cut as many things as I could to put on here. And I showed how to use the little bear whose arm is going off, and that's okay because then we have Miss You. So I thought that was kind of cute and fun. And then you just have to kind of tuck your little animals in places where they'll definitely be seen. So anyway, I thought that was, it's a really cute paper, but you know, if it's not your style, then you want a way to use the paper and maybe not invest heavily in the dies and stamp set, which are adorable that go with it. I appreciate you all watching, and I hope that you have a great rest of your day. Bye-bye.